I know we were talking about where we can find some points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Said special teams, maybe 3 to 4. Talking about finishing rate, talk about maybe 3 to 4 more, which I think actually might be low on finishing rate, but we'll stay conservative here. Um, then we're talking about, I brought up year 2 Raiola. One thing we didn't bring up was full year Dana Holgorsen. How many times have I gone and said, "Hey, when has he not been good at this?" Right? I wanted to give you some context here because we got to about 30 points per game, right? Just on what we did.
We thought special team as probably 3 points special teams, 3 points just being better with finishing drive rate.
So that gets you.
You statistically won't want to be one of the worst in Power 4.
That gets you to 29.5 compared to last year, right? There has been one time in Dana Holgersen's entire career that he has scored fewer than 29.5 points per game. That's 2013 West Virginia. That it was at 26 points per game. That is the only time he's been lower than 53 nationally in scoring offense. And out of those, I believe 18 seasons, 14 have been in the top 25. So I don't think we can have a conversation about what the point total can look like in terms of improving from 23.5 to whatever we need that to be without having this conversation of what his track record is of doing this, right? I know I said the thing. When has he never not been good at this? 2013 West Virginia. That's your answer. That's the year he wasn't good at this. But every other year we're looking at, I mean, I can go through this for you. We're looking at number 10 in the country. We're looking at number 7 in the country. We're looking at number 2 in the country.
So we're talking
40 plus.
We're talking Big 12.
Yep. So you're talking early. So this is including his OC days.
Yep.
So you're talking Oklahoma State, Texas Tech, West Virginia, Houston.
Houston was playing in Conf USA then?
Yeah, and then the last couple years were in the Big 12 as well.
Okay.
So his last couple years in the Big 12 for them.
I'm just doing this off. I'm not even looking at you. I'm trying to just compartmentalize what you're telling me without any bias.
His last couple years in the Big 12 with Houston was number 15 nationally, number 17 nationally.
Okay.
As a scoring offense.
Do you pit that against, and I'm sure you haven't had time, but the next phase in that would be on average what the back half of the Big Ten has given up defensively versus the top half of the Big Ten.
In terms of points per game?
Yep. Because when you start talking about philosophical shifts and integrating it into a new conference, I do think you have to pit it against what the conference typically allows. Because you don't want to operate under the assumption that it's going to be an anomaly or that it is that linear to just come on over to the Big Ten. Does that make sense?
Totally understand.
That's why I'm taking in the information. That's that fast processing in me.
So here's what we've
That's
got.
Immediately what I would give you for pushback.
So here's what we've got for the back end of the team defense Big Ten.
Okay.
So you've got.
Is this what, 10 on down?
Yeah, I can give you from 10 to 18 last year.
Okay, give me the bottom 10.
So the bottom 10, from the worst is Purdue, 39.9 a game.
Okay, what's 10th worst?
10th worst is Wisconsin, 23.1 per game.
Okay, which was I believe has gotten worse every year. I watched their, I'm a big
Wisconsin
camp honk. Last year was their worst defensively. Was it? I'm not going to say ever.
For Wisconsin?
But all-time 2000s low.
I think that's correct.
The 23-6 or whatever it was.
23-1.
Yeah, all-time low.
So it looks like, and this is obviously you go 2 years ago, you don't have as many teams, right?
Okay, what about the top half?
So top half is between last year.
13, or Ohio State was
12-8.
Yep. And Nebraska was 18-9, 18-6.
Yeah, 12-9 was, and then Nebraska, was 19-5.
Okay. So it'll be so that's kind of what we're talking about, right? Anywhere from 23 safely, anywhere from 23-6. They were 23 a year ago. Pitting it against the top half. I'll be curious.
So that's the team defenses. I can switch over to team offenses to see what that looks like.
Why not? Humor your boy since we're on it.
I mean, if we want to get context here, we like context, right?
Yeah.
Context is important.
I can't take stats in a vacuum. I know some people like to do that.
I'm not a big vacuum guy myself.
Well, I used to hate stats.
Yeah?
And I used them as a necessary evil because I needed a starting benchmark, but you just can't take them in a vacuum. I was big anti-stat guy.
Really?
Oh, man, me and we would argue till the cows came home about advanced analytics. But you know what I always want to do though?
What's that?
Because over time, I believe they do tell a tale. But I want to watch games with people and tell them why or why not stats
are telling you the truth
substantiate the end game.
Yeah.
Versus they just are what they are.
So offensively, your top half of the league, Indiana 41-3.
Okay.
Ohio State, Oregon, right around 35.
Give me 10. What was number 10? What was bottom of the top half of the league scoring?
Nebraska's right there. Maryland 23.7.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of a cliff between 9 and 10.
There's got to be a huge cliff between 8 and 9.
Not really.
7 to 9.
The big drop-offs are from Penn State to USC. That's 4-5 from 33 to 30.
That's not big.
And then it's pretty steady through there. The next big drop-off is Minnesota to Maryland, 26 to 23.
Okay.
You have a lot of 1 point. The biggest gap is Indiana to Ohio State. That's a 6-point gap. From 41 to 35.
So knowing that he's never scored less than 29, you're pitting against what defenses and offensive have given up. I won't use the word historically. People misuse that all the time.
Yeah.
We'll just take last year.
Yeah.
If you believe Nebraska's going to be better on offense. What's a safe number? 28?
28 would put them.
Does 28 make you reaching?
You know who scored 28
Don't
points
tell me
last
yet.
year?
Don't tell me yet. I'm trying to work with you real time on what I'm going to guess.
Okay. Based on what I'm seeing from who scored 28 points per game last year, I don't think 28's a reach.
What if you don't pit it against who scored it? Just if Nebraska's 3 points better on special teams and 2 points better once they cross the 40.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think –
I said, and I gave you 2.
I think 28's low if we're doing it that way.
I'm giving you the floor, though.
Right, yeah. So at the floor, 28 would be the low end of what I expect. 28 to 30 would be what I would expect just on those things.
Now, who do I think scored 28 points a game last year?
Yes. Because I think that actually is really interesting. There's 3 teams that 2 of which I'm stunned by.
I know one.
Who?
Iowa.
Yep, 27-7.
Yeah.
The other one stuns me more.
So, do you know how I know that?
Because they're a little better than people think last year, offensively.
And I liked their hire last year at offense coordinator.
Yeah.
I said that from the jump.
Yeah, he did well.
I think he does a good job.
Yeah.
The other 2.
One of them seems right. The other one stunned me more. I actually thought one of them would have been higher than this.
Illinois.
Yep.
Dang, let's go. All right.
This one, I don't know if you're going to get this one. This one's wild.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm stunned. I'm almost want to look up game by game because it doesn't even seem right.
I don't have a ton of wiggle room. Did they have a winning record?
I believe so. Let me double check here. Because I don't want to. Let me go back to 24.
Iowa was fairly easy because I'm familiar.
So they were. Yeah.
Illinois was a shot in the old proverbial Dizark.
Yeah, they had a winning record last year.
Shoot, then it's not what I was going to say.
Who did you think? Who are you going to say?
UCLA.
No.
I will go with Washington.
Rutgers.
Yeah, I like Rutgers. It makes me feel better.
29 a game.
Listen, it makes me feel better. And
about
listen,
what Nebraska can be?
Well, no, about my sentiment about Rutgers this year.
Oh, yeah, sure. 28-9.
That's incredible. Especially for a team that was low on the havoc scale, ran the ball most of the time.
They did have Monungai.
Couldn't turn you over, and they couldn't get sacks.
Yeah.
How was the offense getting 28 points?
I have no idea. That's why I sat here. I go, I can't.
Dude, Nebraska kicked their teeth in.
That's why I sit here as I can't believe that team. So they did load up early. To be fair.
Okay. All right. So you're not separating conference.
No, this is the whole year.
I got you.
So their first 3 games were 44, 49, 26. They go. And then they got 31 against Maryland and 41 against Michigan State in the last game. So they had a lot of sevens in there too. And I think that's what I was thinking of.
Hey, Liquid, I can't read exactly what Justin said, so I don't want to misread this. Can you bold it for me? 30. Okay, that's what I thought he said. 30 points per game would be great. Have to expect the defense might give up more. More than a year ago, Justin?
I think.
So more than 19-5 a game? I don't know if I would assume that. And I'm not, listen, these aren't rose-colored glasses. I'm just telling you, like, I don't know if I would assume that.
So my stance this entire time has been
more than 19. Justin, that might be
I mean,
I wouldn't probably arm wrestle him over it though. Right? It's a safe statement. It's a good number, 19.5.
It's a pretty good number.
But he did say, bold it for me again, Shane. This is so sad how I cannot read. Oh, he said expect. That's what's throwing me. I don't know. That's where we probably disagree, Jay, man. Like, I don't know. I think they might be all right.
7 of the single-digit number guys are on defense.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily in conjunction with playing ability.
I understand that. It's notable.
All right, so give me my single digits again.
Okay, off the top of my head here.
Just go 9 on down.
Shavers.
Good player.
Singleton.
Good.
I'm iffy on Singleton. I'm just going to be honest. I'm iffy on Singleton.
I'll go prove it.
Okay. 7's Hartzog, right?
Good player.
6 is Key. 5 is Van Poppel.
Good player.
Good play. 4 is Bonner. 3 is Buford.
Good player.
2 is Barney. 1 is Sierre.
Good player. So with those digits,
0 is Jabin.
Good player.
Yeah.
Okay, it's reflective of their ability. It's not always.
Right.
But I think it is reflective of their ability.
I mean, honestly, the only outlier there was Singleton. The only prove-it guy you said was Singleton.
Yeah, I just need to see it more. And he's got a different role.
Yeah.
Now, if you ask me about physical capabilities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But.
So, I mean, 19.5 was only 7th in the Big Ten last year.
He said only. Are you nuts?
7th is good, but it's not. I mean.
That's good.
No, that's a good number.
Who's getting drafted? Who's on the all-conference teams?
I understand that.
You guys better knock it off, man, slighting what White was doing.
I'm not slighting what White was doing. I'm telling you that it's not a given they have to get worse. That's my point about 19.5 only being 7th. It's not like they were a top 3 defense in the conference last year. Even though they were very good, they did more with less in terms of guys getting drafted, guys being all-conference caliber. My point is, I'm not resigning to being worse than 7th in the conference defensively.
All right. You came across as dismissive. That was as close as you've come to being right hooked in a couple of weeks. And 10 of those days I wasn't here. So
we need that in the house. You know what I mean?
Is that fair, though? Not resigning myself to being worse than 7th?
Yeah. Can you do me a solid real quick?
Yeah, what do we got?
Look up the NCAA.
Yeah.
What is 30 points a game get you nationally?
Offensively?
Yeah.
51. I already looked it up.
Okay.
So between 31.5, which is the high end of my 3 to 4, and the lowest team averaging at least 30 points per game.
I'd like to see like over the last 5-6 years.
35 to 51.
I'd like to see over the last 5-6 years what 30 points a game gets you on average ranked nationally. Do you know why I'm asking that question? Because if you said to me, DB, do you think Nebraska can be a top 50 offense this year?
Mm-hmm.
I would say yes.
I would agree.
I wonder what that looks like with points per game.
I mean, top 50 offense points.
You like I like to work backwards. That's why I don't.
Top 50
that's why
per
it
game
seems
is
like
30.
I don't lose a lot of arguments.
Yeah.
Even though I really do. But it's because that's how I think.
Top 50 points per game. Last year gets you 30 points per. Top 50 is 30 points per game.
I wonder what a 5-6 year average is.